Okay, we are live. I think. Hey, this thing doesn't tell me how many people are here. Anyways. Is it live?
Yes, I think we're live. It says I just got my
Oh
notification.
yeah, I just got the notification now. I was just because I do all this testing. Oh, here it goes. I've got now the number things up, but it says 0.
Hello, hello.
Oh, here we go. People popping in. Hi, October. Hi, Book Lioness. How are you guys? Welcome to. We're doing something a little. We're having a fun night. We're doing something a little fun. I'm here with Hector,
Hi.
and we're gonna do readings. So
Yeah, looking at it, it's the calling.
that's it.
It's the calling.
There you go. Then that's what you got to use. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start the night off doing double readings like we usually do. And we'll see how many people on the list. If it gets busy, what we'll do is we'll alternate. But anyways, if you want a reading, let me see. We usually make the arrow. I wonder if we can do something easier.
A star emoji? What's the quickest emoji someone can put a star?
Now, you know what? Put a smiley and then type your question. Hi, I am all caps.
I'm gonna push this back a little.
Oh, wait a minute. It doesn't. Why didn't mine make a smiley? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's a little complicated. Well, you did do a smiley. You just did the old school smiley.
Yeah. Usually, sometimes they translate over. But yeah, okay. So let's do it the normal way. And if you want a reading,
Lady D's first. She said general.
put one of those. Okay.
Oh, there you did it. You did the arrow.
Yeah, we're gonna do the arrow. So Gypsy Lee, right?
Lady D and Gypsy Lee.
All right. So we got. Where's my book? All right.
Book. Hi, Gypsy. I miss you.
Lady D. So Lady D, Gypsy Lee. Anyone else on that list?
All right. I am
October.
General. I like general readings.
Yeah, these have all been general so far. So let me put a little G in front of each one.
Let me just. Can we talk about the card stock in this freaking deck? It's so lush. Like I'm not.
The Lady Blind Wolf
of shuffling the Dark Mansion Tarot. I mean, it's so awesome.
Yeah, and they have a nice. Yeah, they have a
nice thick card stock.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I have. What's the deck I was playing with? Oh my! I can't even think of it now.
Well, the best one is the one you have, which is the. Wait, is it Lucian has it and you have it too, right? The True Black?
Nope, only I have it.
Oh my god, that deck.
I thought I had it. I'm gonna look because I thought I ordered it.
Hold on, I want to say hi.
Well, why don't you come over here and you can kind of be my scribe?
No, because I'm gonna go back to Penny Dreadful.
Oh,
I want to just
no Penny Dreadful.
Hi, folks. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Wizards show with the Wizard and Ozark. No, Zuzu. No.
Oh,
What's your name?
Zoltar.
Oh, Zotar. Zuzu. Just kidding.
Zuzu.
Zuzu. Oh God, what the hell? I live with this, guys. This batshit crazy over here. Yeah, that's my life every day. All right. So, I guess to get started, we're both gonna pull 3 cards and see what we got. So the first up,
Lady D.
card is Lady D.
Lady D.
Do you want to pull first?
However you want to do, or we pull whatever.
Yeah, you pull first,
Okay.
and then you read, and then I'll pull.
Do you cut your deck ever when you're opening a new reading?
Always do.
Okay.
At the end of shuffling, I
always cut it.
Mm-hmm.
I cut it in 3 and then put it back together.
Oh no, I just split it in half. So look, I'm gonna pull mine, right? So I've got the deck right here. And I already see where it's the weakest, and I just pull apart, stack like this, and I grab the top card. So 3-card general.
Oh wow.
Do you have yours pulled yet?
I do.
All right, let's get started.
Oh wow. This is very interesting. Very 3 strong cards. 2 of which are major arcana cards.
Wow.
So the first card I got, and I'm using the Dark Mansion Tarot, the regular edition, which I love because the backs are just beautiful. But the first card I got is the Chariot. My lighting is not all that great. So the Chariot to me always has to do with whatever new idea you have or whatever it is that you're trying to put your focus on. The Chariot to me is almost like going down this road head first. You know, and I always look at different decks because sometimes the Chariot is represented in a different way. And so in this one, you almost see like the horses frantically trying to basically like almost as if, what do you call that? Like, yeah, okay, so that's the word. Like reckless driving. That's the way I see it. Almost like reckless. This Chariot in particular, the guy is being almost like reckless with his chariot.
Cool.
The second card is the Hierophant, which I think he's really, really cool. He's very creepy for a Hierophant. You know, and the Hierophant definitely speaks about a leadership role or
come on, kitty.
Having people around you that look up to you in some kind of way, you know, or also can definitely speak about hierarchy and stuff like that. You know? And the third draw was the Knight of Wands. So we definitely get that fire energy, and he's almost like his face expression. He's a little bit pissed off almost. And he looks like he's ready to beat someone with that wand.
That's interesting.
You know, and then you have the pyramids in the background. I don't know if you see Egypt over here, but then in the sky, even the sky looks like fire.
So that's kind of interesting. Like, look at that character. I get the very same vibe from my first pull, which is the Queen of Wands. Oh, wait a minute, Queen of Swords. My God, my eyeballs. Let me see if I can get it in the light. So if you look at the
Oh,
same
her face expression.
is the same, right? And there's mountains in the background. Right. So that, when I see that, I get yeah, it's a very serious time, a very serious tone. It could be a point in time you're at in your life that's very serious, right? You might be coming, through this period of serious uncertainty. Now, the next card is the Page of Wands. And when I see this card, right, I see, if I can get this.
Oh my God, that's such a cool card.
Yeah. This page, he's like traveling through the desert, right? If you look at it, right?
Hi, Denise.
He's so I when I see this card, I see kind of be on the lookout for some news. You're gonna find something out, some news, news that comes from, I don't want to say comes from afar, but kind of pay attention to that.
Almost like an unexpected news.
Yes, unexpected news. And now when you look at this last card, right, is the mouse in a pot, is the Four of Pentacles. And when I think Pentacles, that's a, material thing, good money, possessions, and four is stability. Look at the mouse. He's kind of safe. He's on the table, and there's like cookies, which undoubtedly, if you
now I wonder, you just
it,
mentioned stability, correct?
Yeah, if you see, you can't really see that cookie.
I find the Hierophant also being some sort of stability.
Oh, absolutely. Card. Now the thing with this one is you can't tell, but there's a cookie that's been bitten. So so the mouse is fed, but he's safe in the little teapot. It's a little, think home security. It's what I get.
You know what I also see?
What?
Sorry to pitch in there. I hold that up again. I also see other way around. I also see safety from temptation, because the cookie could serve as temptation.
Yes.
Yeah, but then I don't know.
You're able to withstand it. You're able to take a little bit, but not get lost in.
Oh, well, self-control, not eating the whole cookie, taking just what you need and going back into your safe space. Sure.
Oh, wow.
Sure. Yes. Interesting.
Hi, Dean.
That'll be $7.50 for my advice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The stepping. So it was good. All right. That's Lady D. So next, a general for Gypsy Lee.
I think for Gypsy Lee, I'm going to switch it up and use my ethereal visions.
Should I switch it up?
I just want to switch it up. I'm just being me. I'm enjoying the Alice, though. The cards you pulled are cards I've never seen from it. And I've been so iffy to order the freaking deck through Amazon. But I'm like, yes, no. Yes, no. And I have no Alice-related decks at all. But if I was to get one, I would want to get that one. Or the Queen Alice Tarot.
Yeah. Let me see. I've got Darkness of Light. All right. Where's my book? Oh, I forgot who's next.
Gypsy.
That's right, Gypsy. I'm trying to. Oh, no. This is the one that's in like Italian. I can't. Oh, no.
Oh, Kendra loves the Alice.
It is. It's a fun deck. It's definitely a fun deck. Oh my God, we're taking so long.
Oh my God, cats are like closing in on you, Dave.
I know. All right. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this, but I've been wanting to break out the new era elements. But this deck has some very, very powerful cards in it. I'm almost afraid to read with this deck.
Embrace the power, Dave. Embrace the power.
Oh wow.
Have you've seen this deck, right?
Oh wow. So for Gypsy, we have the Ace of Wands, which always speaks about a creative idea. And what an idea, right? Look at that branch starting to grow into a beautiful tree. So this is definitely talking about new growth. Almost the beginning, right, of when you finally reap what you sow, right, and you start seeing the blossoms bloom. So I always see that either as the creative idea, which the Ace of Wands obviously represents that, and fire. But with the adding the artwork from this deck into it, I definitely see that as more of a like a tree of life thing, or
Yeah, creation.
bringing your roots down and being able to grow and
Or he's holding the roots, like steady, stabilize, hold on to your roots.
Yep.
Get back to your roots and everything else will flourish. Yes. Interesting.
The next card was the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is always talking about like the home. I see her more as like the home or the motherly figure. You know, more as she's almost very Empress like. Her energy is very Empress like for the Queen of Pentacles.
Hold it up. Can I see? Yeah. Yeah, I see it.
She has this horned figure on her cape, this beautiful crown, and she has these beautiful grapes on either side of her.
Interesting.
And then she obviously, the symbolism. You have the sacred spiral here. This is almost like a symbol of infinity.
That just the look of it, that does speak of Empress.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
Empress energy. The Queen of Pentacles is very related to the Empress in where their aspects are very, very similar.
Yes. Interesting.
So she's definitely like with the fruit being there, it's almost like, again, talking about that new growth, that fruition, these fruits of your labor finally coming up to full growth,
Yeah.
And the last card was the Knight of Wands. And again, we see another Knight of Wands, and this is different to the Knight of Wands from the first reading. Here he is definitely driving head first, and it's actually his hat that has the flame. If you look at it, he has the flame up on his head, and then he's driving the horse literally right towards you with that wand in hand.
Yes.
So again, coming head first, having that focus and being ready to be where you want to be, Gypsy. This is what it is about.
Yes. Well, when I read from this deck, oh my God. Actually, this is the first time I've ever read from this deck. And every time I flip through this deck, it's like a well of emotions. So I'm afraid to read from this deck. But first card is the Daughter of Fire. I mean, look at the beauty. And this, when I see this, I almost see the embodiment of love and contentment, and focusing on what's right. Now we go to the next card, which is the Moon.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right, a moon is really a very spiritual At least for me, when I think moon, I think celestial energy, a renewal.
Are those moonflowers, Dave? Those are moonflowers,
Those
correct?
are moonflowers, yes,
Oh, they're beautiful.
right. This birth of renewal of energy, renewal of spirituality. Okay, and that leads into the last card, which is the Hierophant. And look at this card. Oh my God, I see these cards, and it's just.
He's an amazing Hierophant.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of the Tarot of Dreams Hierophant.
Yeah. You know who this is, right?
Yeah, isn't that the Dalai Lama?
Yeah. Right? That's the embodiment of
Is
mind.
it the Dalai Lama? I think so.
I believe it's the Dalai Lama. I do. It's either that or Gandhi. No, it looks like the Dalai Lama.
Where the heck is that deck? Now I don't know where it is.
So, yeah. So what I see here, Gypsy, is I really see this renewal. There's going to be like a renewal centered around spirituality and belief coming into your life that's going to almost propel you to the next level.
Yes, Denise, this is, I'm sorry, Dave.
No,
this
that's okay.
is the Ethereal Visions tarot.
Oh, Gypsies says, Hexen wait a minute. Hexen showing some leg.
Oh, when I
Yeah, baby.
when I got back onto the bed. Sorry, guys.
Gypsy says, "Oh my, I love that deck too." Yeah, both of these are amazing decks. I think I'm going to stick with this deck for the time being. So Gypsy, I hope this made a little bit of sense in your world. I can't find the book now. Where the hell did I put the book? Huh. And you had a reading, and here it is, right next to me. The Wizard's been smoking. All right, October, you're next. Oh my God, it's taking us forever. October's getting a general.
All right.
Wait, what? We're back in October again?
The hell are you talking about?
Part 2.0.
Okay. Have you been drinking?
Let's do it all over again. Samhain all over again.
Oh, right.
Oh no, sorry. That was like the most torturous month of the year for me. It's,
it sucks. Retail.
It's the month of my birthday and everything, and I love and I look up to October every year. But oh my God, this October kicked my ass. Sorry for the language, Dave.
Oh, that's okay. That is okay. All right, I'm going to cut the deck here, and I'm going to pull my 3. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
No way. Okay. So the first card I got was the 10 of Pentacles.
Oh.
And in this one, we almost see as if this guy brought back home this stray dog, or the dog was lost almost. Or I'm not sure if actually it's a trade they're doing. Because the guy isn't really holding.
Or it could be, in the simplest form, it could be exchange.
An exchange. That's what I thought it was at first. But the guy handing over the dog doesn't. I think he would have like either like a coin purse or something that you see where the trade is happen. So I see this more as a delivery.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Delivering the dog home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's again, maybe some news, not necessarily I'm not saying you're gonna get a puppy.
No, but it could be like news. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like the receiving some type of news or Who knows? Maybe
Information,
something
yeah.
walking into your life, something new walking into your life,
Hmm.
being handed to you, or something's being handed to you.
Yeah. Interesting.
Now, the second card is the Nine of Swords. And we know the Nine of Swords represents nightmares and fears, shadow work. But I'm happy this came out because I want to show you guys how cool is this Nine of Swords in the imagery. Like, oh my God. Wait. You see the spirits in the faces?
Yeah.
And check out that skull.
Wow.
It's a very deep card, especially if you look into the imagery.
Mm-hmm.
So this is definitely speaking about nightmares or fears or maybe doubts. It can also be doubts. Maybe from the first two cards that I'm getting, maybe something is about to shift in your life and something new is gonna, walk into your life. But
Yeah.
maybe what's keeping you back from being able to be where you want to be is your fears and your doubts and your nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's some type of shadow work that needs to be done there. Now, definitely the third card is the Eight of Pentacles, and that definitely speaks about labor and work. And, you've worked very hard. That's what this card is telling me. You've worked very hard for what you want and where you want to be, but
Yeah.
it's these fears and these doubts that's holding you back.
Mm-hmm.
The work is already done. You've already earned it. But
Yeah,
now
don't be afraid to put the work in.
It's you've already and what I see, because I see that the work has been done.
Yeah.
So now it's allowing yourself to receive what's coming.
Interesting.
The fruits of your labor. It's time for you to receive the fruits of your labor, but in order for it to truly mean something to you, you definitely have to put aside those nightmares and fears.
Interesting. Well, my first card is the baby fool. So the fool card is starting out on that journey, right? It's the beginning of the journey. If I can, I'm going to punch this light. I just want to beat it. Right, but it's the starting out. Right, and just look at the card. It's the baby. It's the birth. It's the ultimate beginning.
It's that first step.
The first step. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. This is win big.
This is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. And I got this off of Amazon a while ago, actually.
Yep. And right, so this is win big. Right? The Wheel of Fortune. And the last card is Father of Earth. And this is another card I see. It doesn't. Oh my God, when I see it on camera, I get a different vibe. But
that would be Dave. That would be King of Pentacles, correct? Father of Earth would be the King of Pentacles.
I'm not sure,
because the Earth suit is Pentacles, but would Father be?
No, because I think there is a Pentacles. Hold on. No, Pentacles is in the place of hold on. No, they're all different. There's oppression. There is Pentacles.
Oh, okay. Those are the I'm sorry, that's the new era. That's more of thought.
Yeah, it's a bit different. It's a bit yeah. But when I see this Father of Earth, I see someone who's worked hard, but who is now like he's retired. He's like when I see this card, I see my father at the racetrack when he was retired, just enjoying the day.
And it's funny, right? We spoke about that work already being done. There you have it.
Well, I think it's coming in because of this Wheel of Fortune card. it's coming into its fruition now.
Yeah.
You haven't yet gotten the reward yet in this read, in this timeline, but it's right here.
Okay,
You're
that makes
starting. You're starting with the Fool on this new journey, right? To look for this change, this new journey, that's going to lead to this, success and happiness and contentment. Yes. Oh, that makes a little bit of sense. All right. So that was where's my pen? That was October. All right. Up next is Lady Blind Wolf. Did Lady Blind Wolf? Did you want just a general? Let me take a little fling back here just to see. Find Lady Blind Wolf. Book Lioness. Oh my God. Lady Blind Wolf. That's a lot of comments in here. That's Lady D. Ugh. Anyways, Lady Blind Wolf, if you're still here, do you want a general or? Oh, she's not here. Ah.
Well, I'm going to spark up for 1 second.
Yeah, okay, so she might have left. Oh, well. Okay, on to the next. So, Book Lioness, she wants to know if the new location is the right choice. All right. Give me a second. This sounds like more of a serious question.
Okay.
So, I'm going to... This the new era elements. This is a great deck, but it's takes a lot to read. Very emotional. So, anyways, Book Lioness.
He's here.
The new location, is it the right location?
Lady Blind Wolf is here. Sorry, Dave.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. What's your question, Lady Blind Wolf? Oh, what's her guides have to say?
Oh, that's a beautiful question.
Yeah. So for this, I'm using the old Wizard's Tarot deck.
Hey, Dave, you want to pull first for this reading, and then I pull?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. First card is Judgment. Right. So when I see this card, think Judgment. Think, getting things into perspective. Kind of getting, taking feedback. Maybe kind of like. Is that a pan? I think it's blanging.
Yeah.
Anyways, just kind of weighing some options.
Yep, weighing your options.
The next card is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace here, new beginnings. Just to kind
I love the landscape in there.
Yeah. So new beginnings, a little bit of a change, not a major change, but maybe at the start of the project.
Is it winter in the card?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It looks like it's a winter scene. Yeah, it really is. This camera doesn't do it justice, but yep. So, and now the thing is, The next card is the Seven of Swords. Now, when I see this card, I can get multiple meanings from this card. This light just doesn't help it. But you see, he's kind of hoarding in all of the swords. But if you look behind him, and it's hard to say, do you see these two things right there? There are two swords there he's leaving behind. And it looks like he's reluctantly leaving them behind. He knows he has his arms full. And he really doesn't want to leave them behind. But he is. So that tells me some hard choices you might be facing. Which kind of, sandwich between these two cards, right? Judgment and the Seven of Swords, which also means endings. There's some hard choices, I'm thinking. Which in the mix of all of this is going to be a change. There's some sort of change that you might be reluctant to make. But I think you're going to have to. And it's going to be a hard choice.
You're probably going to have to make choices you don't want to make.
Yeah, exactly.
But it all comes down to having to make the choices.
Yeah.
And like that previous card, you have the weights where making decisions, right? Trying to create that balance, your pros and your cons,
judgment.
trying to connect.
Yeah.
But
the judgment
eventually
card.
you're going to walk away from the situation with the package that you're going to take with you, but you still have to leave certain things behind. And it might not be things that you want to leave behind, but it's all part of the process.
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome sauce.
I'm happy I did this. I'm learning.
Yeah. That's why that's why we do it. Yeah. Just get you guys, get some more readers out there reading these cards.
Okay, that was
Kendra, no, I can add you to the list. I'm not even sure where the list is. I think we have Book Lioness. And I'm going to see while Hexen's finishing his reading. I'm going to see, but yeah, you can get on.
So I got two cards repeated from our previous reading. Well, from previous readings, but the third card is different. So the first card is actually the Queen of Pentacles again. She shows her face again. And again, she is, the fruits of your labor. She is very almost like Mother Gaia in a way, very Empress-like energy, very motherly. Success.
Very influencing.
She's a very successful woman. She's content. Her face expression. She's a very content woman, and she seems like for being a queen, she seems very simple. Like she's not wearing jewelry other than her crown and that beautiful horn god pin on her chest plate, but she seems very simple. The second card was the Ace of Wands. Again, that new idea, holding on to those roots and allowing this to bloom, your new path to bloom right in front of your eyes. And the third, and it's funny that this card came out, is the Four of Cups. So this is almost telling you like it's right there, right in front of your face. Now this this Four of Cups is not giving me the traditional Rider Waite where almost he's ignoring that fourth cup, correct?
Yeah, to this. Hold on up again.
I'm not getting him ignoring the cup. he's almost like in a meditative state.
He's mesmerized by the cup floating above him, right? Almost ignorant to the cups down before him.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's very similar to the that card in here. Very, very similar.
So maybe it's maybe, you know, with these decision makings and things that you have to do, maybe you think you have your eyes on the prize when actually your prize is already there in front of you at your feet. So maybe you're being illusioned into something that might not really be true happiness, you know? When, you know, sometimes we focus on things we don't have. And I'm saying this because even I've done that before, you know, and then instead of appreciating the things we do have.
Oh, bye, Willow Creek. Have a great night.
And being aware of, you know, how lucky we are to have the people that we love around us, and, you know, and things like that. And sometimes we focus on, oh, I want this so bad, I want this so bad, but, you know, be thankful of what we do have, you know. So maybe when I see that card, it reminds me of that, you know, where sometimes we might want something and it's not that it's out of our reach, but maybe it's not the best thing for you, what you want. Maybe you have to struggle a little bit before getting to where you need to be. But it makes it worth it.
Yes.
All the hard work paying off makes it worth it.
All right. So the next one is Book Lioness. And she wants to know if the new location is the right choice. All right, let me shuffle. Let me shuffle so I don't get them all shagotted. Renee, I added you to the list. Yeah, we don't have too many. If you'd still like a reading. Oh, yeah, Book Lioness. The new location, is it the right choice? Oops. I'm so bad at shuffling.
Sometimes they have a mind of their own, right? And they want to go everywhere, and you're like, no, stay put.
You right? It's like, stay put. I know I suck at shuffling, but stay put. Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting. Interesting.
This is very interesting. On my end, it's very interesting.
Do you want to go first?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So the reading has been opened with the Three of Swords.
A little bit of brokenheartedness.
Yeah.
You know?
A little bit of pain there.
You know, if you're at the new location, maybe a little bit of pain over giving up an old location, maybe?
Maybe the old location. That's what I'm thinking.
Like sentimental.
There's a lot of things went down in this old place that you want to let go of in order to be able to. But it's looking really good, actually. So let's continue. The Three of Swords. That always refers to pain and some sadness. The Five of Pentacles actually also speaks about loss or
like uncertainty,
strife.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful Five of Pentacles. Actually one of my favorite cards that I look for in different decks. I always like to see how they portray the Five of Pentacles.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few cards like that
So
for
now
me.
this is where it shifts, which is the funny thing is I can tell the first two are related to each other, right? And this pain and this strife and maybe all the stuff that you've been through in this old place. And your question was about the new place, correct? And how is that gonna turn out? And it's gonna be epic. Your third card is the Emperor. You know, and what a better place to be, right? Where you're in your comfort zone, you are successful, you're happy, you have all the tools in your hands to work your will, and being successful and doing what you do. And yeah, this is a very positive card. um I see the Emperor a lot, almost like a Zeus type character or type energy, like an archetype. Like if I was to pick a god to represent the Emperor, it would be Zeus, right? In Greek mythology,
Yes.
But
The most powerful, very powerful, very
but also
ending
wise,
present.
also very
And wise, yes.
And also he also knew that he wasn't perfect, and he made mistakes too, so.
True.
But awesome. So I think that is a yes. Your new place is going to be awesome, and you're going to love it, and you're going to enjoy yourself.
All right, let's see. So now, what do I have here? Our first card is the Dark Lord.
Wow, dark, dark, dark.
Be careful of manipulation. Make the choices based on, for you. I'm going to make a better choice in lighting because this drives me nuts when you can't see the freaking card this light. But yeah, you see the Dark Lord controlling, manipulative. Be aware of that. Next card is Three of Pentacles. When I see this card, right, you see the two, what would be teachers or mentors in the background, and the young boy in the foreground. Think of starting out on your own, almost like a leaving the nest vibe, or graduating to, the next level.
Almost as if if you look at it, it's like if the child got an award from his teachers, correct?
Yeah, like a graduation,
like a graduation, or yeah.
Yeah. And our last card is the Six of Cups. This is harmony. This is happiness. If you can tell in the card, right, you got a couple of kids playing in a courtyard. There's like flowers everywhere.
It's a beautiful Six of Cups.
Very beautiful. Very harmony. So I get this notion that something is holding you back, that manipulative force.
Which is all that pain, and
it coincides with that Three of Swords.
Right.
But it's something you have to face and move on from.
Yeah, that you definitely have to let go, because if you're doing this whole move into this new place and you want to start anew, then it's all that other stuff you have to let go.
Yes,
because
once you let go of that and you move on, that's when you get the harmony, the happiness, and the joys that come with it.
Hi, Mama Squirrel.
Hello. All right, where are we? That was Book Linus. Okay, Kendra, you are next. I'm not
Gypsy. Sure. Wait, no, Gypsy. No, other Kendra. Debbie.
Kendra Lee. I go by the names on the screen.
Sorry.
That yeah. So I got Kendra. Yeah, Gypsy Lee. We done Gypsy a while ago.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't remember if Kendra asked her question. Kendra, if you could post your question again, because I don't know. Because I don't know what it is. And I don't remember what it is. And something, and something, and something, and something. General, perfect. I love it.
Oh, it's Debbie's reading.
Yay.
I miss you, Debbie. We need tarot stock all over again. I wish we had a time machine and every time we wanted to, we could just go back there to that weekend, right?
Well, I wish, I'm going to geek out, but I wish like the transporter on the Enterprise was real and we could just beam and have a tarot stock every weekend.
Fuck it, I'll ride a broomstick if I have to.
Divination wants to be added to the list.
Okay.
How
Divination.
fun would that be?
All right.
Okay. So she said general, yes.
General, yep.
You want to go first?
Sure. Let's see. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. All right.
Earthy Taurus, if there's time, one for me, please.
All right. We'll add it to the list and see how it goes. What are we at? We're at just about an hour. Yeah, we got time. All right. So the first one is the Seven of Wands. And this is kind of like fight your battles, right? Whenever I see this card, I think of King of the Hill. He's up there fighting for his top of the hill. The other guys that got the torches up there. So stand your ground. Don't let don't back down. The next card is the Eight of Cups. This is, when I see this card, the vibe I get is he stacked those cups and he's moving on, but takes that final look back just to admire what he's done. That's kind of what I get from this. So there'll be a situation where you'll need to move on from something. And that could be turning away from battles now. So when I get that, it's like pick your battles wisely, because you got to know when to turn away from them. And when I see the last card is Seven of Swords, that's this card again. And in the terms of something, so what's weird is I'm getting some sort of conflict here. And I believe that the answer is kind of to turn away. But this card here cautions me to remind you not to leave too much behind. Be aware of what you leave behind when you turn away. So do it carefully. I don't know. I'm getting that sense with this. I'm not sure the details, but that's what I see here. If that makes any sort of sense.
That's what I'm getting, and I'm getting that on my end too.
All right, let's see.
So mine's opened up with the Page of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
And the typical cup with the fish inside. And so when I see the Page of Cups, when I see the Page of Cups, she reminds me a lot of a very childlike, almost full type energy. And because it's associated with the cups of the emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
What?
Give me 1 second. I gotta go real quick. Oh, this is horrible. Hold on.
What happened? You okay?
Okay, I need 10 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Debbie.
This is for Shauna.
Anywho, let me see. Well, while we're waiting, we'll just verify the list. This is Kendra. The next step on the list is Renee, and then divination. Is there anyone else that I might have missed or wants to be added to the list? Mm-hmm. Sean,
Love Shack, baby, love Shack.
Sean and I have you guys on the TV eating dinner. I don't know how you could eat dinner to this. And then, yeah, we've got Mama Squirrel singing Love Shack. There's a little old place where how does that go? Get together. Love Shack, baby.
Ooh, Trevor wants to be on the list. Earthy Phantom Seeker.
Earthy Phantom Seeker. Oh, he's back.
Sorry, guys. I had a delivery.
And Sue wants a general reading.
Okay.
And Sue?
Yep.
So, Debbie. The Page of Cups, again, gives me that very young, very full, like, feminine energy. More attached to emotion than following what's right, what's wrong. I see the Page of Cups being almost like as blindish as the Fool when it comes to her emotions.
Ah.
So she kind of just goes for her emotions, but doesn't put any logic in it or nothing. She just goes with what she feels, and that's nothing bad to have as a trait or nothing like that. But that's what I'm getting from this, you know.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And then the second card is another cups, and it was funny because you pulled 2 cup cards, right?
No.
One
cup swords.
This is the 9 of cups.
Interesting.
But I see this guy as almost being very greedy. He's like an old rich guy, and he has his coin purse, and he has all the 9 full cups right before him. So he's almost like a smuggler type kind of person.
Yeah. And what's funny is you look at the cup card that I pulled, he's reluctantly but turning away from the cups, leaving them behind.
Uh-huh.
It's almost maybe shed that material aspect. Don't be so, you know. But then again, we go to my last card, and it's the 7 of Swords. And look at it, like mine. That's all mine.
Right?
I left you 2 over there. That's all you get.
Now the last card is the Chariot, and I love the Chariot on this deck. It's beautiful.
Chariot, finding a direction in life.
You have a white Sphinx and a black lion. Oh.
Ooh.
And again, that Chariot energy, right, is about, and even in his pose,
yeah,
he's like ready to go. He's whipping at those horses, like, let's go head on. Except it's actually it's 2 sphinxes, a white sphinx and a black sphinx.
I always lose my card cover.
I really love the watercolorish kind of washed out colors you get from this deck.
Yeah, it is. It's
I,
really
I
light.
don't really pull it out often at all, as
Yeah.
often as I should. And it's really not expensive.
All right. So I hope all that makes sense. Who's next? Renee. Renee is next. I don't remember what your question was. I don't know. Is it just a general?
Hi, Shauna. Mwah. I love them. This deck is really cool. I don't pull it out often. I love the backs. They don't annoy me.
Oh my God.
The question is, can I continue to work with the people I work with?
Ah,
Oh.
I'm going with the one.
Or will she go crazy?
You're going with the what?
Sorry. I'm going with the Wonderland deck. I took that big hit and oh my God.
Okay, so I'm going with the Dark Mansion Tarot then. I'm going back to Dark Mansion.
Yeah.
If that's cool with you, Renee, is that cool? Rain, I'm sorry, Rain Celine. I love that name. Is beautiful, Rain Celine.
That is really is.
Are
a
you a
beautiful
follower of Celine, the moon goddess? She's so beautiful. Hence where selenite comes from, or it's named after her.
What? What are you selling? What is that?
Selenite.
Oh, that's
Selenite is
right.
named after
The last
Celine,
name.
the moon goddess.
My God, I
So I
didn't
was
even think of
asking
that.
Rain Celine if she's a follower of the goddess Celine.
All right, so let's see.
Can I continue to work with the people I work with? All right, let's
These
get this
cards are
done.
jumping everywhere out my hands. Okay, here we go. Oops, I'm hitting the mic with my. All right. Oh, I'm taking them with. Oh, no, I gotta leave it on. Ugh. Okay, hold on. I get myself situated here.
Oh my God, this cardstock is everything.
Well,
the cardstock for the Taroteca Studio Dark Mansion Tarot, the cardstock is freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing.
so our first card is Six of Pentacles. And it's funny that you got the
A
Mad
gathering,
Hatter
right?
in here.
It's like a
What's that?
gathering of co-workers, if you will.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is Six of Pentacles. Hold on, I gotta a little change that like that. It's balance, it's gathering together. But now let's go to the next card. Two of Cups. And again, you have the Mad Hatter and the whatever that rabbit is. And then the final card is Judgment. So what I'm getting from all of this is that I hate this glare. There's there seems to be an imbalance or a give and take issue, if you would. I think it's something that you need to actually, what the cards are saying is that there is a decision based on the Judgment card that you need to make. It sounds like, based even on the tone of the question, you may know the answer already, and I think you're not answering it to yourself. Which to me, if I'm to interpret this, is that, maybe it's time for a change, because I think that is the question at hand, is it time? Let me rephrase your question to the way the cards are asking it. is it time for me to leave the safety? You know, finding a new job is never easy, and it's never fun, and it's never safe. Right? You say what you will about the current job you have. It may be annoying as hell, but you know, you're there, right? You're there, you have the job, you're getting that paycheck. But I think here you're getting too complacent, and there's definitely a balance needed. And then I get to the judgment card, and I think you need to really. It's telling me that you might want to seriously consider that decision on getting another job.
No, I may need to fire someone. Rain Celine said.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did I misunderstand the question? But okay.
No. Because I got the same thing from the question that you did.
But okay, so it's someone else's. Well, again, even in that context,
Well,
right?
I think she's like the head honcho.
Yeah.
She's like the boss. So her question was,
Okay.
can I continue to work with the people I work with? So in regards to the people she work with, or should she get rid? Because now what I'm understanding is that she can get rid of them.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing, right?
Okay, so
we've got the two of cups, followed by the judgment card. Yeah. Again, you need to. Yeah, I mean, if it sounds like the decision has to be made.
when you're making that decision, I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. Always remember to be just and fair.
Yeah.
Because the Ace of Swords kind of popped out for me. And
Uh-huh.
that also to me sounds like, justice and, doing right from wrong, and, always be just in your decisions.
Oh, my knee.
Now, I also got the Five of Pentacles. And again, the Five of Pentacles, this is a little bit dark. But it's like snowing outside and they're shivering and they kind of have nowhere to go.
Oh, yeah.
So this again speaks about, to me, strife or struggling,
Yeah.
And the third card now is the Wheel of Fortune. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune, to me, I see the Wheel of Fortune almost like a coin that you flip, right? That can go either, because fortune can be good fortune or it could be bad fortune. That's the way I see it, right?
That's
It's like when you turn the wheel, your luck can go either right, any other way, right?
Yeah, it could be like chance.
One or the other.
Like taking a chance.
Yeah, so it's like taking that chance or that gamble,
Yeah,
interesting. So
interesting.
that's what the Wheel of Fortune is telling me here. Taking that chance.
Interesting. All right. Who's next? Diva Nation is next. What was her question? Diva Nation.
You got Merged. I still have my badge on. Oh, I hate main office days. Oh, Mama's going, you still had your badge on.
What's the matter?
She had her badge on.
No.
Like, oh, I hate main office days. Like, she still had her badge on her.
Yeah. That's stupid. Oh, man. So, Diva Nation, if you're still here, what is your question?
D, what's your question, D?
I gotta my knee is being a knee. There's so many wires around. I can't.
Oh, my knees too. My knees are very. I'm going to
Yeah, I think Divination, Earthy Phantom Seeker, and Sue
Divination wants a general reading.
Oh, in general. So Divination, Earthy Phantom, and Sue Hennessy. And then we're gonna wrap it up there.
Okay.
So yeah, because my knees, I gotta. Oof. And it's getting late, and I'm gonna finish this blunt before I go to bed. So Divination wants a general. All right, Alice. Through the looking glass, I shall peek into the answers that I seek. As I pull the cards into their spread, your answers will be read.
Oh my God! Yes.
I'm using the Tarot in Wonderland. Interesting. Do you want me to go first again?
Sure.
All right. First card, High Priestess.
Sorry, Hexen, what deck are you using?
We have the High Priestess card.
I'm not sure which one I'm using right now.
Hold on a minute. I'm done with this light. Well, we'll do it like this.
I'll go back to Ethereal Visions. I
This is
love
the High
that.
Priestess
That's
card.
beautiful. It's like a circus theater.
Yeah. So I'm thinking when I see this, you gotta think what your high.
Dave, sorry.
I'm trying to read.
Wait, because D just said that Earthly Taurus is supposed to be after Divination.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yep. So, sorry guys. Damn thing. Oh, let's go like this.
I got off the bus and Hexen hard to do that when you have bronchitis and can't breathe. Oh.
All right. Trying to fix this freaking light. So
Good night, Mama. I love you.
that makes it just as bad. Here we go. So yeah. So you think High Priestess having faith, being very spiritual. But when I look at this card, I almost see, if you look closely, it looks as though she's peering through the mirror at herself. So that's a little bit of telling me a little bit of self-reflection, a little bit of looking into yourself, little self-retrospect, if you would. Next card is our Queen of Cups. If you take out our Queen of Cups, again, that's that could be. Oh, you got the book? Let me see.
Because you have the wrong Earthy down. It's for Earthy Taurus, not Earthy Phantom.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Anyways, sorry. So with Queen of Cups, I see kind of a different vision on the self. Now it's, you take that look into yourself and look at, the good and the bad, and come through and focus on the good, because there's a lot, we're looking here at the Queen of Cups. She's very, she's very happy. It's not the red queen. This is the good queen. And it's, being content, being happy, being, taking pride in what you have. Right. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which this card's hilarious if you look at it. Trying to get it up there where you can see it. He's like drawing pentacles in a book, but the pages are up on the wall with this big giant pencil.
That's cool.
Yeah. And what I get from that is, take care and focus on accuracy, not quantity. Because when I look at this, right, he's drawing these pentacles with the pen, with this big massive pencil, which, if you ever try to do that, it's hard. But if you look at the pentacles in the background, all of them, they're all different, and they're all perfectly drawn. So that tells me, have patience, go slow, and focus on quality. So, putting this all together, look into the mirror at yourself. Look close and hard at your good qualities, and produce from that. Draw on that when you are doing a task. Play on your strengths. Meditate and just center and ground yourself, because playing on your strengths with any given task, right? The part that you are, focusing on are the parts that are going to shine. You know what I'm saying? So focus on your strengths when doing a task. Don't dwell on the weaker parts. It'll all come out in the wash. That makes sense.
So, how funny that you were speaking about reflection, and the star came out, and the star in this particular deck, she's almost like looking at her own reflection in the water.
Oh my God, I can't get my blunt out. Oh yeah, huh?
So she's contemplating her own image in the water. So it's almost that look within yourself. And the second card is the moon card, right? And in the moon, we usually see a full moon in the moon card, but this is actually a crescent moon.
I'll mute myself.
So it's almost that. This reminds me a lot of very Persephone energy. Almost maiden aspect of the goddess. And that reflection, again, she's reflecting upon the stars.
Oh yeah.
She's definitely there in a daze, and she's contemplating the stars.
Yeah, interesting.
And boy, oh boy, do you have decisions to make. The Two of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see this Two of Swords,
look at is her eyes closed?
Her eyes are closed, but she has like a smile to where she chose to close her eyes. And if you look at her pose, she's almost in like a yoga almost type pose. So she's almost in a meditative kind of way. Like if you see her face expression, she's almost contemplating.
Oh, really? Herself. Yeah, like in a dream state.
Yes. She herself put herself in that situation to where now she's meditating with each decision on either side of her.
Okay, that makes, yeah. All right, I see that. That's interesting. So tying this all together, interesting.
I like how this is turning out.
Cool. So it's Earthy Taurus that's next, right, Matt? Lucian? Oops.
Yes, Earthy Taurus.
Earthy Taurus, what's your question? So we have Earthy Taurus and then Sue Hennessy.
And then I think you should do Trevor if he still wants to read him, because I don't remember where he was in the list because we got the two Earthies mixed up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do him too. Absolutely.
What messages do my guides have for me?
All right.
Hexen, what deck are you using?
I am still using Ethereal Visions unless she wanted me to change to the Dark Mansion.
What's the question again? Spirit guides?
Spirit guides.
Are you still using Tarot and
Wonderland? I think I'm going to do Tarot and Wonderland because I think
I'm going to stay with the Ethereal Visions.
I think with questions with spirit guides, because there's so many animals in this deck, it might actually resonate better.
All right. Let me cut.
Oh, Dave, you keep calling.
What messages do my guides have for
Oh, I
me?
know. Happens. Ay.
Ah. Ay, ay, ay. Ooh la la, you got the daddy of the deck. Sorry.
Okay.
He is the daddy in the
All
deck.
right, I'm gonna let you go first now, Hexen. You're first, Hexen.
He is the daddy of the deck to me, though. Sorry, guys. But, okay. First card is the Ace of Swords. Now, check this Ace of Swords out. The hand is actually grabbing the sword by the blade and not the handle.
Interesting.
So it's almost, and then you have these flames here, which obviously I also give that instead of associating this card with air, it's associating it with fire.
Yeah, it's almost like a caution.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, like with the fire, be careful not to get burned.
Uh-huh.
Grabbing the sword by the blade, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm getting, caution.
Yep.
Be careful. Interesting. Okay, you want to know why? Okay, hold this thought for a minute. My first card is the Seven of Swords.
No way.
Way. Now this is, Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. It's definitely very cautionary, very stab in the back. Isn't that interesting?
That's so cool.
All right, so what's your second card?
My second card is the daddy of the deck. He is the King of Cups.
Interesting. Oh, he is a daddy too. Hello, daddy.
Look.
Daddy.
I just about flood my basement looking at that card, Hexen.
Oh my God.
Here
I'm going to have to find the life jacket. it's getting wet in here.
Now that's a man in touch with his feminine side.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. That could be very sexy.
Uh-huh. I was like, yes. I like the color of his hair and the color of his robe.
So curiously enough, what does that card say to you as the second card in this reading? Because it's very interesting.
It's a card that deals with things within that have to do within you.
Okay.
Because the Suit of Cups represents emotions, water represents your emotions and stuff like that. I associate the King of Cups with almost of having that balance of total balance of emotional state of mind, but it's also where it's like not just the emotional, but the mental, the health, all the above. I can't explain it right now.
Okay. So, anyways, all right. Hold that thought because I'm going to show you this card, and I bet you'll be able to explain it because I can see it. My next card is the Hierophant, but look at this card. It's the Cheshire Cat. When I see that, I see seeking guidance, advice, influenced, but not in a bad way. Influenced, right? The Cheshire Cat helped Alice along the way. He was a bit mysterious, right? And he was influential.
It hit me. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So adding the Hierophant with the King of Cups energy, this is what it is. Being in sync with your mind, body, and spirit in an emotional way, in a not just emotional way, but also in a like energy type of way, like
Instinctive. In an
in,
instinctive.
yes,
Follow your
yes, yes.
instinct.
So it's that one balance, you know, what it is you're seeking.
Yeah. Interesting.
And the last one
And the
is
last one is,
the
oh my God, it's
Four
so
of
exciting.
Pentacles, which I love. This image is beautiful.
And what is that? The Four of Pentacles?
Four of Pentacles.
Yes.
And she has like one foot on each pentacle. She's
Mhm.
standing on the pentacles, and then she's holding one.
It's like stable on those pentacles
Yeah,
for stability.
stability. And then the top pentacle, the fourth one, is the one giving her that roof over her head. That
Mm.
you know that.
Interesting. Yeah. My last card is the Six of Pentacles. We had this card earlier, right? Gathering of friends at the supper table. Again, stability, happiness, contentment amongst friends, stable. Yeah. So that's what I get when I throw this together. Quite interesting. Because we start with that Ten of Swords, that stab in the back, that cautionary be careful where you grab the sword. Don't grab it on the blade. Be careful, or you might get burned. I see there's a possible stabbing in the back going on somewhere. Be cautious of that. You combine this card with what Hexen was describing with that. Trust. The question was about spirit guides, wasn't it? Trust your guides are speaking to you.
Yes.
Your
Maybe
guides are
sometimes
speaking
I
to you.
wanna I wanna I wanna actually emphasize on that, because working with ancestors and spirit
Mhm.
guides and spirits of your bloodline and things like that, the communication is a little bit different than working with deity. Okay?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because it's a more personal connection that you're making, and a bond with usually a spirit that once lived a human life. Don't think that you thought something and you're like, oh, is that just my mind thinking that? And like, when a thought comes into your head, do it, whatever it is. Whether you feel like
Yeah.
mixing up a little potion, or
Yeah.
burning a few little candles, or treating yourself to a cleansing bath, or these ideas that pop into your head that you might be doubting, is your ancestors speaking to you.
Well, it's follow your instinct. A
Mhm.
lot of times we ignore signs from either our spirit guides or even our deities. Is that deja vu?
Yeah.
I saw that out of the side of my. Was that real? No, I'm imagining things. Maybe not. You've got to listen to these subtle intricacies in life, because a lot of the times it's your spirit guide, and they're trying to communicate with you. There is something they're trying to say. They're trying to gather, and guide you.
Now I'm wondering if you I'm sorry, this was Earthy, right? Earthy Taurus.
Yes.
Yes, I'm truly trying to connect, slow process, but this week I have been following the voices more. Did you, Earthy Taurus, just for a quick question, did you at all tap into the Samhain energy and do a small dedication to your ancestors? Because maybe that's all they want. Maybe just a little dedication.
And here's a good point. I want to put
A nice,
Savannah
it could be something
up there.
simple, a tea light candle, and just something that you offer to them in remembrance of them.
But also, so Sarana brings up a good point about the Cheshire Cat, is that he speaks in riddles. And that also, yeah, and I was thinking that, I didn't say it, but it's like, you've got to really pay attention and not disregard those little instincts, those little nudges,
Uh-huh.
because it could be as subtle as like a riddle that they're trying to communicate. Such a great point. Oh, this is so much fun. So that was Earthy. So we have two Earthies in here. Earthy Phantom Seeker. Because I wrote one down. If you're still in here, post your question. And the last one is Sue Hennessy just wanted the general. So while we wait for Earthy Phantom to post the question, we will do Sue Hennessy's general. And Earthy Taurus says, let's put this up before we start the general. Yes, I did. I actually seen my friend who passed away a month and now have a spirit in the ancestor altar. That's awesome.
That's awesome, Earthy. Keep that
awesome.
ancestral energy working.
I have a vibe. It's funny because on my ancestral altar, I have the two prayer cards from my parents passing away. I have a statue of Jesus. And then I have, my skull, which represents my ancestor. And my ancestral altar has a vibe of my mom, if that makes any sense. I feel her energy when, I go near it, which is something.
I would like an ancestor reading for the past few days. I had strange dreams.
All right, let's do
Phantom Seeker.
Okay, let's do that one first, and then we'll do Sue Hennessy's general. So ancestor reading. I'm going to switch decks for this because I think for something
I'm being called to do something for Earthy Phantom Seeker that wasn't in the plans, but I'm gonna grab my bone set and pull out 3 different pieces.
Yeah. And I'm gonna read from the New Era Elements because I think they speak a little bit better to ancestry. So let me get a good shuffle in here. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. Our first card is bravery. Look at how gorgeous. Look at this card.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Right? Exactly. It's and I love it. It's such is there a braver symbol than a firefighter? In the midst of fire? That strong brave of heart. The next is the sun card. Look at these sunflowers just reaching for the sun. Interesting. And then now another figure is we have Mother of Air. Look at this gorgeous, elegant, but motherly woman.
Beautiful.
So there is an ancestor that this card is representing. That's given me a message. Now I don't know who it is. And I'm whacking the microphone. I apologize. I get a little animated over here when the whiz gets whizzing. But there's a message of, brave, hold on to your dreams, reach for the sun. That's what sunflowers do. They reach for the sky, don't settle. Chase your dreams. There's such an encouraging message that I'm getting from this ancestor. Now, do me a favor. I want you to look at the card and the first ancestor that comes to your mind. Think of that person, the first ancestor that you can think of, that not even that you think of, like think inkblot test, like the first one you think of. There's just that message of don't forget your dreams. If that makes any sense. So, wow. Okay, Hexen, your turn. You there?
I have a message for
Uh,
it's Earthy Phantom, correct?
yep.
Earthy Phantom Seeker. I have a message from this particular female, very motherly type energy in your ancestry line. And this message, it's a short message, but it actually touches in different aspects of your life. So the first aspect that is mentioning is about being in need, or being very lack of any faith, or maybe you're feeling hopeless, or like maybe you're going through a situation, or you've been already in a situation where you've haven't felt good, where you haven't even bothered to believe that you deserve better, or being in a loss of faith where you don't believe in anything, and like you don't, whatever the case is that this is referring to, but it's bringing mention of that situation.
So interesting. Earthy, she posted, in my recent dreams, there was a lady in a green dress, red hair, and she had musical instruments. Interesting. There's a message. Pay. Here's what, I talked about this in my dreams and divination of astro projection series. There's a message that's trying to come through because we're both getting it. I would start writing these dreams down. Track your dreams, because there's definitely a message.
Well, this continues. I have three more pieces.
Okay.
That I had pulled out with this. So from the faith aspect, or you being in need of more faith or more belief, it jumps to a trip or a big move in your life. Either you're taking a trip, or are you moving anywhere, or did you just move? Are you thinking about moving, or maybe it's not a direct moving from place to place, but maybe it's a move you're about to make, another step in your life. Are you about to change jobs or something? There's something that speaks about some drastic change, or a move can signify, or it can be speaking of you removing yourself from one place and putting yourself in a new, different place. So that can refer to any aspect of your life.
Yeah. And what was the instrument?
It also shows the feet, like these. I have these. You probably can't see it, but it's 2 feet. They're 2 little feet.
Oh,
and
like
that to me represents putting your feet deep into the ground. Once you are stable, once after this move or the decision that you're going to make, where you're going to place yourself where you want to be, once you place yourself there, dig into those roots there, and stand still. Stay still and enjoy that we were speaking about it before, Dave, that the word, oh shit, stability, yes, the stability, be stable. And then the last piece is gator's claw, which can signify gambling or good luck. I also like to use it as it signifies a hand, almost like you're holding on to something, holding on to the important things in your life.
Yeah.
So,
And actually, she posted that she's trying to get a job, maybe going for a job. Interesting. This could be a message of encouragement. You know, interesting. That's cool. I like when the bone whisperer starts whispering with the bones. Whispering to the bones.
I gotta do it more often. I really don't,
Yeah.
and I have to.
It's good perspective. All right, last but not least, it was Sue Henry wanting a general. Hennessy. I can't even read my own writing. So hopefully Susan's still in here. And we'll get a little shuffle going on here. And we'll do a quick general. All right, we're going to split it right there. And I'm still going to go with the new era elements.
I'm gonna keep with the ethereal visions.
Interesting.
I'm happy I put this out today because I don't really pull it out often. And I like it. I enjoy it. It's really beautiful.
So you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
It was just a general.
General.
General for Susan Hennessy.
Whatever you want. Whatever you prefer. I don't mind going first if you want me to go first.
Okay, did you pull? All right, go ahead. You go
I'm
first.
right now.
All right.
Ooh. Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay.
But that's the reaction I was looking for because
shit.
Yeah, because
Okay.
very
wow.
interesting.
Okay. This is very wow. This is very pow. This is some shit.
Oh God.
Point blank. This is it right here. Okay. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. She is full-blown goddess, queen of her kingdom, successful, beautiful, talented, beautiful.
Beautiful.
So it goes from speaking about this self-care, because when I see this, I see this represents to me very self-care.
Oh yeah.
You know, a woman that takes really good care of herself.
Very good. Yeah.
She's well taken care of, well maintained.
Well maintained, well dressed.
Yes.
Just everything perfect.
So
not like the way I dress.
From this Queen of Cups, we go into the Hermit.
Wow. What the wow.
It's a powerful Hermit. I love this Hermit. Right, and this Hermit speaks about going down that path within yourself and being your own light, and this self going into yourself. It's not about your outer self. It's about within.
Mm-hmm.
And that deep exploration. And with the Hermit follows death.
Oh man, interesting.
And with death comes metamorphosis. It comes rebirth. The end of something old and the beginning of something new.
Interesting.
Like when a caterpillar becomes a cocoon, and from this cocoon is born a butterfly. That's metamorphosis, this change, this drastic change to where you become a higher being.
Interesting.
Higher being.
Oh my God, I've got chills. Okay, so you just saw those 3 cards that Hexen pulled. All right, my first card is knowledge. Now, knowledge is power. Knowledge is happiness. Knowledge, this freaking ring light, right? Knowledge, intelligence, yourself. This card's called destruction.
Oh,
Tear it all down.
whoa!
Right, just like the hermit cards. The hermit means examine yourself. Very similar vibe here. Is tear it down. Take that.
Go inside, rip
Take
that
that
skin, rip
hard.
that skin, and hit that bone. Go into that
Yes.
bone.
Take that hard look inside. Right. The last card is love. Right.
It's cool how they're all related.
Yeah. Through all of this, when you come out the other side, the metamorphosis, if you would, that change in
That's
life
where it's at right there.
is going to revolve around a very strong relationship.
Talk about you boys being on the same plane, Pat.
Did you see? I was speaking of, I was at work. It was during
The
lunch.
death card is my year card, Sue Hennessy said.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. But anyways, this plane thing, I'm going to squirrel for a second. I was reading an article. I think it was on might have been on Facebook or whatever, but it was true. There was some flight, a plane going into Mexico City, I believe, that they had a snake falling over the lights on the plane, like in the ceiling, and it was like hanging down. And the title was, "There were MFing snakes on this MF plane." And the guy had video. Evidently, someone's python that was traveling in a carry-on got out of it and started slithering around the.
What? I would fucking die. I would die in that plane. I would bring that plane down.
I would have kicked the freaking pilot down. And I would have told him I'm landing this bitch because there's a big.
I would make them land the fucking plane.
So yeah, they don't want us on the same plane, especially if there's snakes on it. Oh my God. Oh, anyways, this was fun.
This was a lot of fun. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. This was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm the Wizard's Tower, and he's the Bone Whisperer. Check his channel out. It's Bone Whisperer Hex. And check out each other's channel. I'm waiting for the hand to come waving. Here, I'll be Lucian. Don't forget the Conjurer's Table, because that's my hubby's channel. Ashley says, "Oh no, it's over." Yeah. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. We've been on for an hour and 49 minutes.
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. And Lucian wants to come make an appearance and say hello. Come make an appearance, Sir Lucian.
Oop, that just fell.
Come on.
Ow!
Sorry. Hey guys, welcome to the Conjurer's Table.
No.
It's me, Lucian. Just kidding.
No.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to the.
Oh, I'm Lucian.
I got my
Hexen,
conjurer.
Hexen.
Look, wait.
What?
Where is it?
Oh my God.
Where are you? I know you're in there.
By all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills me.
Well, I had to knock down my whole bone set to find it.
What is it?
The scorpion.
Oh!
Where did you get it?
At a Chinese store. I'll see if I can get you one.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Is it
But
real?
It used to be a bracelet and I took it apart. Yeah, it's preserved in resin.
Ew, that poor scorpion. They must have
It's dead, Hexen. Or
yeah, it's dead
they-
now because they put it in that thing alive.
no, they didn't.
Yes,
it was
they do.
dead. It's
No.
nothing but bones. Let it go.
No, it was alive. They put the scorpion in a little cage thing there, and they dumped the
thank
hot
you,
resin.
Debbie.
Oh,
Oh. I'm mailing out the gloves. Mailing out the
gloves, mailing out the gloves, mailing out the gloves, mailing out the gloves.
The glow.
remix.
Oh my God, this is crazy.
You guys have me thinking of everything.
Yeah,
I wonder
Evan-
how many people out there start singing all of a sudden.
sing with us.
The glow.
Give me something. Give me something.
I'm
Gimme.
mailing out the gloves
Nailing out
tomorrow.
the gloves.
They're gonna be
Tomorrow.
The
We're
gloves.
gonna have the gloves on our
The
hands.
gloves.
This is
To
a
keep us warm from the
mess.
cold.
This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh, the cutest thing.
Oh, he's over there. Never mind.
Badum 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 bum badum bum badum 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 bum badum bum badum bum badum
Oh.
bum.
So skeleton, no bones.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba. Ba-dum, ba.
Exos.
Yes, Hexen, give me that bass.
Ba-da, ba-dum, ba-dum,
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
Bum,
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
bum,
What's the
bum.
tank? Mill tank.
Milk tank.
Tank. Mill
Milk
tank. Tank.
tank,
Mill
milk
tank.
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 Tank,
Mill
milk
tank.
tank.
Tank. Mill tank. We used to drive like we were hanging out, and especially where like when we're on the way home from the clubs, all drunk and shit. We would literally sing that
Shubum chudu, shubum chudu.
all the way home.
Shubum chudu, shubum chudu. Shubum chudu, shubum chudu. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba, ba-da-ba-dum-ba. Shubum chudu, shubum chudu.
Yes, Hexen, giving me.
Ba-da-ba-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Oh, we can beatbox.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Oh gosh, I tried beatboxing the other day, and
I could never. I don't know how to do that.
you sound like what? Beans.
I would choke.
Kernels
Yes.
rolling around in a washer machine.
I know. I said you sound like popcorn kernels rolling around in the dryer.
That was me trying to beatbox the other day.
Oh,
I walk into
man.
Dave. I'm like, Dave, I can beatbox.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh my God. You never know what's going to happen on any of my lives. It's insane. We started out with readings and then we're just beatboxing. It's sad. Ah. But anyways, we're going to wrap it up because I'm going to,
Smoke.
yeah, and watch a little Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Me 3.
Yeah. So guys, I love you. Don't forget, like and subscribe to each other and to us and to me. Because I need subscriberness. And don't forget to hit the bell so you get the notification when I decide to do these lives. And don't forget.
These lives.
And don't forget.
Don't ever forget.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Conjurer's Table and the Bone Whisperer Hex. Now, guys, have a great night. Keep reaching for the stars. And don't pick your nose. Because I know.
I scratched mine.
Oh my God. I can't.
Easy.
All right.
Oh,
All right, I gotta end this thing. All right. Look at that. Bye, everyone.